Hi, it's Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com, and I wanted to show you the test of the Australian RBA monetary policy statement. I'm not around on Thursday nights, so I'm not available in the trade room, but I wanted to just test the trade, see what happened. If anybody traded it, you'll let me know. It's an 8-tick stop, it's a 3-tick bracket, it's a quarterly report, so I made my targets 5 and 15. 2 contracts on my first profit target, so I'm looking for 10 ticks. If my first target is hit, my stop will move to break even -2, 8-tick stop. Entry time, I like to enter Australian reports 1 second before the report is released, 19:59:59. So let's take a look and see what happened on this report, Australian RBA monetary policy statement. The one catch on the report is the HIRA does call for a 20-second cancel. So let's see what happens. 20-second cancel. It is a quarterly report.
Order pending.
Quarterly reports can act like water under the dam. They can be explosive. 4 seconds. You're looking at the clock up on the replay. That's why I don't have my clock on the chart. 12 seconds, 13 seconds. 19 seconds, 20 seconds, no trade. So this would have been an
order pending
trade, but if you waited 6 more seconds, it filled.
Order filled.
Filled very nicely. It would have allowed you to move your stop to almost break even, or even break even if you wanted to. Hang in there. So on these slower reports that are labeled 20 seconds, I don't think there's a big harm in waiting a tiny bit longer. It's like the bond trade. We used to wait only 30 seconds for the 10-year and the 30-year bond trades, but then we realized they weren't triggering, and now we're waiting 30 seconds plus an additional 10. And it seems that maybe it's going to work if and when we start to trade the bond trades again. They did seem to work this week, so we're going to keep them on our radar very closely. So this report, if you're just patient, hang around. We can check and see what the news result was. Well, because it's a news result, there really isn't, because it's a statement, there really isn't a news result. So there's not really anything to look for in terms of a news result. So you are really just using the fact that you can't lose money because you hit your first target. So you can be patient and see if it'll hit your lower target or not. If it doesn't, it'll stop you out. I've got it at break even +1. So that's pretty reasonable. You've made ballpark $100. Looks like no matter what, it would have been a successful trade. That's what I was looking for, whether the trade worked or not, because we put it in our journal and we know for the next time whether we want to trade this trade, how we want to trade it. The targets we used were 5 and 15, decent sized targets. Our first target was easily hit. Our second target, much slower to be hit because we're over 2 minutes into the trade. But it looks like it wants to get there. It does. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, see what the result is, because this is just a test. Normally I don't speed up trades. Let's see if it hits that lower target or if it reverses on it.
Order filled.
So it hit the lower target. It took almost 4 minutes, but still, if you had, reasonably sized targets, given the fact that this is sim, your fills wouldn't have been as good. You might have made $200 on this trade. That would have been very possible. So this was the RBA monetary policy statement. Looks like it was a good trade. Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com. Take care, and we'll see you in the trade room.